Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Here today near Dudley, trying to get to an abandoned train bridge. I believe it's been abandoned, we condemned it in 1940, but they have recently been trying to repair the track, and I think they're really going to open it up, so we need to try and get down to it. It is a bit awkward, a bit sketchy. There is an abandoned building here. I don't think I'm going to be able to get into that, but yeah, we're at the track. Ideally, I need to put my gloves on. About 60-70 metres that way. Shit, man, I don't think I'm going to get through down there. Right, let me put my gloves on and I'll bring you back. Like I say, welcome to the channel. Please subscribe. Let's go on this epic adventure. Just trying to get down here without falling, breaking my neck. This is very dodgy. Surely there's an easier way. But yeah, further to my left, there is a platform. In fact, we're actually here. If you can see this brickwork here. This is part of the old platform. So maybe that building there used to be like a station where you'd come and get your tickets. I'm not too sure, to be honest. I can actually hear people over there. But yeah, I just got to get down the bottom of here. So yeah, that is part of the old platform. Hell of a lot of bramble. But we'll get through. We'll get through, you know how we do. Jump on a packet or two. Yeah, that's definitely part of the old platform. Stunning old bridge there, look. A little bit sketchy, boys and girls. No boots again. We are down to the track. Don't ask me how I find all these places. It's fantastic. Yeah, that would have been the old platform. Hopefully the audio is good. Yes, there's the tunnel. Definitely decommissioned, this track is 100%. Not sure what leads that way. But there's the tunnel. Look at this, guys. Not sure if I'm going to be able to get through the fence. Hopefully I can. That just in front of the tunnel, that tube you can see. You'll see it when we get closer. You can actually walk through that. So we might try and get up to the top. We'll try and walk through the tunnel. To be honest, I don't think this has ever been used. Well, it must have been, mustn't it? Yeah, man. I was excited. I was going to come last night. I was lying there thinking, it was about 10:30. I thought, shall I do it? Obviously I'll bottle me. You imagine being down here in the pitch black like. I don't think I'll be able to handle it. I think this might be the actual platform. I've seen a couple of people come here that know a bit more about history than I do. But I believe the original tunnel is from the late 17th century, in about 1780. And then I'm guessing everything went to water rather than trains started using bolts and that. Yeah, look at that. That might have been part of an old platform there. And this side, very old brick. You can hear screaming in the tunnel. Don't know if you heard that. Look at that. I think the other lad came up from the top of there. I've come the difficult way. But yeah, I'm thinking this must have been like part of the old platform. I don't really know. I will try and find some history and some older pictures. Yeah, I should be able to walk through that tube, that tunnel. Danger, do not enter. What does that mean? Danger, do not enter. Oh, enter at your own risk. That's what that means. This wall goes all the way along. Quite recent bricks are they, man, that wall. And then like modern day breeze block. Hopefully I can get over this fence. It's about 0.4 mile long, this tunnel is. Looks a bit scary like. Ain't gonna lie to ya. But we're gonna go in there. Hopefully I don't slip and rip my bollocks open on that spiky fence. Whew, does look spooky. Let's get around the side of it, can't I? Fuck me, that does look scary, mate, that does in there. I'll be able to get over it. Danger. Do not entree. I'll just be able to squeeze through the side of there. It's like little caves at the side of it. Right, big bad boy spider there. I might just be able to squeeze through this side gap, hopefully. Take the camera off. Up and over there, like, you know what I mean? Move some of that. Yeah, I'll just clamber through there rather than risk hurting myself. I can just shoot through that bit. Yeah, look at that, guys. Look how scary that looks. Let's go. No fear. I'm here. Tons of spiders, mate. Right. I'll bring you back when I'm on the other side of this gate. Nobody's here watching me going in. There's no telephone thing there, emergency telephone. Big fat spider there, look, big juicy spider. Oh, fuck that. What I'm going to do, I'm going to tuck my socks in my jeans. Fuck me, it's all bogged out here. Yeah, just bear with me, guys. I'm going to get prepped. Get my gloves on and that. And get my torch and everything, so I'll bring you back. Once to the other side of this gate. Like an idiot, I've just walked straight through that big spider web. I don't know where it's gone. Probably in my hood. I'm just going to have to get over this bit because I can't fit through there, I'm too fat. So hopefully I can get over here. It's slipping. Oh, that was lucky. Not the best idea, really, wearing trainers. Right. Oh. Don't know if I'm going to have time to go all the way through today. We'll try. It's going to be dodgy getting back over to this. Not sure what them was for. Little alcoves. Big old tunnel. The other end of this is Dudley Town, and they're actually making a new tracks. So I don't know if they are going to reopen it up. Yeah, it's about 0.4 mile, which ain't very far really, but 12, 1. Got to get my baby in an hour and a half. So I reckon 40 minutes down here. Just to see if there's anything out of the ordinary. A couple of alcoves. Nothing too spectacular really. Biohazard. The fuck, bro? What's that all about, mate? Can you see that? Biohazard. Should I put my mask on? I ain't got a mask on. Oh, there are fucking zombies down here. Dudley Tunnel. High voltage. Put me on a power now, that biohazard has. Look at that. Old underground tunnel thing. Can't smell like gas or anything. I'm on my own, guys, look. There's nobody with me. Solo. So I have got to be careful. I don't want to lose oxygen and collapse, you know what I mean? Never be found. It does look fucking scary. Go a bit further. Still breathe alright. Yeah, this is a new path they've made. This is definitely new. Maybe they've put this sub base down just to get a level for the tracks. Then they'll lay the sleepers across it. About 80 metres in. It's getting scary. Another alcove. Fucking hell, I just thought I'd seen a fucking head pop out of there. I hope that's bricked up, mate. Seen like a head. I hope the video captured that. It's like a fucking something watching me, man. I don't know if you're going to be able to see much, guys. Could have done with a bigger light, really. Yeah, 1940s. This was condemned. Let me just get my other light. I'm sure I bought my other light. Not sure if it's going to be any use, but let's give it a try. More light is better than none, eh? bright white. I think that really helps, does he? To be fair. Yeah, 1940, they condemned it. Everything started being like transported by the water, canals. All the algae and stuff, man. I wonder what that biohazard sign was for. It scared me a bit, really. My mind's playing tricks, man, bad. Thought I'd come and have a look anyway. Metal sheet. The roof looks alright. It looks as if some fucker's following me, man. I think I'm going to turn back. My mind's gone, mate. Playing tricks. How dark is it if I turn everything off? Take that bad, really. I can see daylight up there, actually, to be fair. Sorry if I'm blinding you with the torch and that. It's just power walkie. There might be some workers down here. That biohazard sign, man, has put me off, like. Fucking hell, it's leaking. Whole roof is leaking. Fucking hell, there's no skinwalkers down here. Ghosts. Fucking praying the way. Not while I'm on my own. So laser. Laser there, guys. Look, can you see the little yellow sticker? Laser symbol. Wonder if that's going to detect me like an alarm. Risk getting past or what? So let's get the fuck out of here. I'm a little bit scared, to be honest. See daylight. Let's go under here. Yeah, this actually goes underneath the Keyway. George what is it called? Duncan Edwards Way. Biohazard sign, man. I can hear footsteps like as if some fucker's walking by the side of me. I think I'm going to turn back. I'm bottling it. I'm just fucking running out of time for my baby. I do want to make it to the end. Need a better torch, don't I, really? because you can't see as good as I can, I'm guessing. I've got the low light thingy on. Yeah, I'd say we're probably halfway. Our brand new electrics. All new electrics there fitted. This torch ain't that bright, man. I need a new one. I've got a fresh battery. Yeah, it's just electric box after electric box. Wonder if they're going to fit lighting. I don't know. I'm going to head back anyway, I think. Not that I'm scared, like. Don't really bother me, to be fair. But I do need to get back for my daughter. We will come back when I've got more time and we'll go through it all. Or if anybody else wants to join me on the night time, then we'll go. I believe it veers off to the left down there. Yeah, I'm heading back out, man. Like I say, I will come back and do the whole tunnel. Just my mind's playing tricks, man, bad like. I shouldn't really whistle, should you? In case there's a fucking skinwalker, mate. I need a silver crossbow thing. But yeah, 1940s it was condemned. Not sure why, because the roof and everything all looks intact. Can't see any damages or any structural integrity, like. You know what I mean? It don't really make sense, really, why they've condemned it. Unless all the sleepers was rotten. Because back in the day, see how these are concrete? These sleepers, these used to be made out of wood. Maybe it was all just corroding and rotting away. So they've had to refresh it. Yeah, what I should have done, I should have come earlier this morning, but I've had a very important place to go today, so I'll tell you more about that in the next video. Or in the next few videos. Let you know sort of what's going on with my life at the moment. You know, I've got big plans for the future. But these little local explorers, I thrive off them. It's just, I don't want to go too deep in there. I know it's less than half a mile. But that biohazard sign has made me think, like, just turn back. You know, it's life and death, really. It's alright saying, oh, I'm headed to the end. But then I've got to come back through. And if there is lack of oxygen or there is something floating about in the air, you never know, toxic gases. That biohazard thing, mate. No, nobody's put that there deliberately. It looks like an official sign. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, it does sound like some fuckers walking behind me. Yeah, sometimes. Fucking hell, I nearly broke my bastard ankle on that fucking thing. Sometimes it's best to turn back. If your mind ain't feeling it, you know what I mean? Just head back, like. Only got one life. But yeah, I was more worried about the bricks falling and the tunnel collapsing, but it looks mint. You can't really see, obviously, with this flashlight. There's a fresh battery in it as well. Need a bigger, better one. Nice 30,000 lumens, man, big lantern thing. Do keep hearing fucking stuff. Now my backpack's rubbing on my jacket. Let's fasten this, but keep hearing things like 5-6 feet behind me. Probably a bit more. Might just be the water droplets or something. Which is freaky. Slipped a good one on that gate. I've only got trainers on. It's quite lucky. Again, I'm going to find a bit of history about it. I believe it was up and running like late 17th century. 1730, I think it was actually mainly built around about 1730. It's like Neverton Tunnel. It was built around about 1760, 1780. Then in 1856, they had to do some major repairs. Nothing's made to last, is it? But obviously, the way bridges are built, they are super strong. Because no matter how much weight you put in the centre at the top, obviously the first probably 10 bricks, the very centre 10 bricks, that are very strong really. But the sides, because all the gravity forces to the sides, doesn't it? Obviously the arch and the bricks, the pressure, the weight bearing is the side walls. Then that arch, the weight, you understand, don't you? Obviously you've done science and you ain't thick. Some of you might be, but some of you ain't. I'm still learning, mate, all this history and that. But yeah, I've had to turn back, guys, because, where is it? Yeah, there was one of them entrances. I'm hoping the video captured it. Looked like there was a head peeking out at me. Look. Biohazard. And that's an official, proper laminated piece of thingy. What the fuck? Yeah, I've got to go. I shouldn't have carried on any further, really. Like this slime and that. Is that blood? Mate. Shouldn't really get near it. I know you get that slime in normal fucking bridges and that. And spiders. But that's black like blood. Yeah, fuck it. I'm done. Head's on a wobble. The old Dudley Tunnel. Obviously, if you Google Dudley Tunnel, it'll bring and show you the Canal Tunnel. There's one. Obviously, we've done Neverton, but there is a Dudley Canal Tunnel as well. And that, I think that's nearly 2 miles long. I think Neverton's, is it 1.7 miles or something? I know it was 2,600 and something metres. But I'm thinking Dudley's a bit less. Neverton's the largest. Well, I've got to get over here now without breaking my neck. I'm looking forward to it. In all fairness, make sure my feet are dry. Do you know what they're, man? These little things are going to press it. Low mileage, it says on the side. Right. Oh, you are shitting me, boys. There's a thing there, look. I could have just climbed under that. Open that. Lift that. Open that. Lift that. Well, I fucking dropped down now. Let's go under there, eh? So fucking about. You know what I mean, boys and girls? Oh, car. Because the bottom railings are. I'm going to squeeze through that. Bollocks. So I've got to go up and over. We'll do it. This is sketchy. Yeah, if you enjoy these kind of videos, please drop me a follow, subscribe. Oh fuck, my jeans are caught, man. Sharp as fuck, mate, these am. Right. Fuck. He took my wrist out. Fucking Lord. Yeah. I'm bleeding. Well, it might bleed a bit. Only a war wound. Yeah, Dudley Tunnel, man. Don't want to risk it, guys, going all through. And obviously, I've got about 40 minutes. I've got to travel from Dudley to Warsaw. Pick up my little girl. And enjoy the afternoon with her for a bit. But yeah, there's no date plaques or anything. Oh, there's a bat watch thing there. Obviously bats must roost in there then. There's 2 bat boxes. Do not trespass on the railway. Penalty, £1,000. They see that. At the end of the day, danger, enter at own risk, that says. Let's get a picture of that. Bat box. Yeah, I couldn't read very good at school. You know what I mean? Another bat box there. I've got them before. Surely a bat can't get in the bottom of it. Right, I'm going to make a move. Somebody's been here recently, look, and had all paint on them. So the footprints there. And have a slow walk back up here. Yeah. Feel alright with myself. You know, I could breathe okay. Could breathe perfect. Obviously you've got a breeze coming from the other side of the tunnel. So, but it's what chemicals are in the air, and for there to be a biohazard sign, it has kind of freaked me out really. Some sort of underground water system alongside it. Yeah, where's that platform, man? I'm sure this is him. Because the one lad, he come down the side of one and he was showing you the brickwork. It's about 1850 something the platforms was put in. Because back in the day, obviously, it would have all been carriages with coal, minerals, you know, I don't know, mate. But yeah, that would have been the original platform. And maybe there would have been steps coming down here. Of course, you know, woodwork or any anchor points where there would have been any wood. I'm sure it came down that side. But yeah, that's definitely part of the old platform. I will get some Google images and I will put them in the video. But I want to find out more about the dates, like when it was condemned, when it was built, when this was running, what it was running. I'm guessing coal, probably clay from that Dalton clay pit we went to, because that, to be fair, most of that went up the Dudley 2 canal, which would have gone through either Dudley Tunnel or Neverton, one or the other, too sure. Look at this. That is off an old steam train. I know for a fact it is. "10-inch. Is it 10-inch or was it 8? Yeah, this would have been off a steam train, mate. A flue, old flue. Something. I can't read that backwards. Something cooker by control panel. Look. Cooker by control panel, that says. Handle cooker by control panel. Mad. But yeah, that is definitely, that's part of a steam train. Obviously where the coal is burning, whatever, was it coal? Yeah, they used to coal and burn the water, don't they? Create steam, which pressurised, turn the cranks of the engine, I believe. I don't really know much history about steam trains, but that was definitely part of the flue, the chimney system. I will get some Google images and I will prove that to you. It's a 10-inch galvanised pipe, and the reason it's corrugated, that's to give it strength. You can tell it's old. Look at the rivets, you know, proper riveted. Nowadays steel is welded. Welding didn't come in until 1940s. Back in the day, like, everything was riveted. They didn't even have drills in there, so they'd hammer it through with a punch, smash a big hole through. And I believe when they did riveting, they used to put them in hot, glowing red hot, smack them in, flatten them down, and let them set, and they'd expand and lock it all tight. They'd never come out. Rivets was the way forward back in the day. But then in the 1940s, you know, electronics and stuff started coming in. Obviously they probably had the black and white TV with the radio built on them, I think there was. They used to have a radio on the side of the telly. But in the 1940s, like I say, electronics evolved and started thingy, and that's when welding was introduced. 1940s they started welding. Right, I've got to get back up there. I would like to get in that building if I can. We'll have a quick look and we will see. On the 4th of August 1845, parliamentary authority to construct a line connecting Oxford with the West Midlands was granted to the Oxford, Worcester and Wolverhampton Railway. This was opened in stages between 1852 and 1853. In 1860, the company amalgamated with both the Newport, Abergavenny and Hereford and Worcester and Hereford railways to become the West Midland Railway. This was in turn absorbed into the Great Western Railway in 1863. tunnel itself opened in 1852 and closed officially in 1993. It was mainly used as a passenger train tunnel until 1964, when the town station closed along with the remaining passenger stations on the line, although goods trains were still allowed to use it. It finally closed to all trains on the 19th of March 1993, when a section of the railway between Warsaw and Brierley Hill was mothballed. The construction of the tunnel was overseen by GWR. The chief engineer. Progress was slow, and by June 1849 all the money raised had been spent, with only the middle section close to completion. The Great Western embarked on a legal fight with the railway commissioners, prompting the OW and the WR to switch its alliances to the London and North Western and Midland Railway in February 1851, signing agreements which allowed those companies to finish and then run the line themselves. Unfortunately, the GWR was successful in challenging that arrangement. However, not unfortunately. However, the GWR was successful in challenging that arrangement. Sadly, the death of Francis Treadwell, one of the railway contractors, had resulted in a lengthy legal battle with his family firm over financial claims, bringing work to a halt. For several years, it took Brunel's intervention to release the money that allowed his brothers to continue construction work in 1851, and the non-payment of another contractor, Robert Marchant, resulting in disturbances known as the Mickleton Tunnel Riot, which prompted navvies to down tools whilst magistrates were brought into the read of the Riot Act. Moving slightly forward, the railway line through Dudley was scheduled to reopen in 2023 as part of an extension to the West Midlands Metro. Sadly, that didn't happen, obviously, as it's still derelict. Guys, so the way it seems, there was a lot of legal battles regarding funding, the cost, different companies getting involved, and it didn't get completed until much of a later date than what was planned. Amongst the route's most significant structures was a tunnel of 948 yards under Dudley. This formed part of the construction contract number 4, which is let in April 1846. Although trial shafts had been sunk 3 months earlier, the intention was to complete the work in about 18 months, by January 1847. 80 yards of the tunnel had been finished. Progress with the remainder was anticipated at the rate of 100 yards per month. This is mostly accomplished, however, the external factors described above intervened. But yeah, guys, the Dudley Tunnel, I will go in one day and I'll do the whole length of it. But today I haven't let anybody, normally I'll let my mum know where I'm going. You know what I mean? I'll drop my mum a little ping on the map. I'll say I'm going here today. Because if she doesn't hear off me in a few days, she knows where I was. And hopefully they can find me, if anything goes wrong. Because every adventure is a risky one, no matter where you go. Plus I'm solo, abandoned down here. No matter how much you scream, sometimes people won't hear, man. Slippy. I should have put my boots on. Yeah, the old diamond bricks and blues there, them are quite old. Definitely need to get in the gym for some cardio, tell you that. Yeah, if you ever go out solo, just drop someone a message, man. Yeah, look, some old brickwork here again. Maybe I'd like to dig this out one day. Come and dig the top off it and have a look. Can't really see much through there, just litter. Let's have a quick browse. Let's see if we can get in this building. I'm glad these ferns are here. You can rely on fern, mate. It's quite strong, to be fair. It's got a strong root system. It's never failed me anyway. But be careful if you do. Try and get up with fern. Look at that thin little one there, look. Get up. See? Just don't pull it aggressively and it won't snap on you. Watch it, main road here. Yeah, I ain't going to be able to get in there, look. It's all bricked off. In fact, probably going through the roof's collapsed. Maybe I can get up there. Just pop my head in, you know what I mean? The cars are watching me, man. Trying to get done for burglary. So if it's probably only a empty box room. I'll be coming back one day anyway. So we'll try and I can get in there in the back corner. Just don't risk getting spotted or into any trouble. I mean, yeah, that side's all boarded up. Trouble is I don't want to drop in there and I can't get out. It's obviously bricked up, can't boot them through. Yes guys, anyway, thanks for watching. As always, appreciate it, love all the comments and that, the support. Big thank you. Hopefully, I might be doing a ghost hunt tonight, with a bit of luck. Go and see a few of my pals. I've got a location, bear in mind, which we believe is haunted. There's been many sightings of her. They call her the White Lady, shadowy figure in a white gown. So hopefully we can communicate with her tonight. You know, and we'll see what happens. Got all my gear, all my ghost hunting equipment. But anyway, we're going to move on now. Thank you for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Whew, I am knackered. What a mission.